Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Trojans will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Georgia's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Ramsey. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a gap. It's Peppers. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I've got to pass the football. I've got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. And he wanted to get the score right there. The give to the back. Runs for the tackle.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Working that left side now. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. Now mark him out at the 40.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Pick up the 1st down on the ground like that, it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Quickly out to the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Try to get it to the edge. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Dogs are in the hurry-up.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still...
He's got it at the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touch! And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Shows him the stiff arm.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Trying to pull his way in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC.
And I love it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down.
And he missed it. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Finds the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking downfield on first down. And the throw out to the sideline with just a few yards. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll open the second half on the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls it and fires to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella when they're able to hook up there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on! Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And this offense has got it all, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, USC.
The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's looking to throw on third and short. Touchdown, Trojan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. You got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Whitaker. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pick up of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. send the tight end in motion. The offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. So first down will open up the final period. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Georgia going up tempo.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I'll tell you, when you've watched this guy play the last couple of games, he's putting himself on the short list for every major defensive college football award. He had 3 sacks in his last game. That was just his 2nd sack this game.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Mills. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Breaks into the open. Past the first down marker and still running. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Caught over the middle. It's Ramsey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Got it in the middle. It's McIntosh. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll go to the ground. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And in this situation, late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's going for the big play. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Wants to throw again. This time he's got his man. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about... They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. There he goes! And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive from on defense. You can tell these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested.